My name is Lohit and today I'll talk to you about why Frankenstein by Mary Shelley is a good example of a great piece of literature. Starting off with the summary. The book Frankenstein starts off with a man named Robert Walton, who is deeply ambitious about finding a new route through the North Pole, until getting trapped in the ice. He then finds a weakened man whose name is Victor Frankenstein, and nurses him back to life. Victor then tells him his story as he relates his own experiences to Walton's ambitions. He grew up in Geneva and went to the University of Ingolstadt to study natural philosophy and chemistry. He is then consumed by the desire to discover the secret of life. After gathering many body parts, he creates the monster. Horrified by his creation, he abandons him. He then finds out his younger brother William was murdered. Knowing the monster was responsible, he returns to Geneva. As the story unfolds, Monster seeks revenge for his abandonment and hatred that he received from society. He continues making Victor's life miserable. After killing Victor's bride, Elizabeth, he chases the monster north and ends up in Walton's ship. He then dies, and the monster, feeling guilty, disappears into the ice to die as well. The three reasons why this novel is an example of a great piece of literature are the critical commentary that exists, the universal truth that blind ambition can lead to many consequences, and my unique reason that many valuable morals can be learned. Frankenstein is an example of a great piece of literature due to the critical commentary that exists. Lance Lunford authors a critical commentary titled The Devaluing of Life in Shakespeare's Frankenstein. He disagrees with many of Victor's actions throughout the book, as he states that Victor Frankenstein doesn't value life in the absolute. Instead, he places a higher worth on his reputation. What he means by that is that Victor could have prevented all the destruction caused by the monster if he had not abandoned the monster in the first place, instead of worrying about his own reputation. He did not break silence when Justine was hanged as a suspect to William's murder. He continues this with the deaths of many other members of his family, as he does not break silence. The next reason why Frankenstein is an example of good literature is the universal truth that blinded ambition can lead to many consequences. A deeply ambitious pair, Victor and Walton, dream of transforming society with science. Victor's ambition left him blinded and resulted in misery as the monster he created brought the worst into his life. This allowed Walton to reconsider his ambition, learning a lesson from Victor. Lastly, Frankenstein is an example of great literature because of the many morals that we can learn. Like blinded obsession, there are others like revenge doesn't satisfy, as the monster dies anyway, even after taking revenge on Victor. Or like taking responsibility for your actions, as the monster was Victor's own creation, but he did not take responsibility and therefore destroyed his own life by doing so. Mary Shelley incorporates many valuable lessons into Frankenstein for the reader due to these reasons. Therefore, those are the three reasons why Frankenstein is a great piece of literature. Thank you for listening.